It's Christine G, and I'm going to be going over this problem to graph the system of linear equations and write its solution. So first thing I'm going to do is find its solution algebraically. Let me clear this out. So what I like to do is solve these two together. So I can just say y equals this, and then I want to get this y by itself. So 2x plus y equals 7. And then I just want to isolate the y, so I just subtract 2x off of both sides. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other side of the equation to keep the equality. Just like you would with a teeter-totter. If you take 2 pounds off one side, you take it off the other to keep the balance. And then here, this is what y equals. So I can substitute that in for this y, because they're the same thing. 7 minus 2x equals negative 1/3 x plus 2. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to get my like terms together. So I'm going to subtract 7 off both sides. And then that goes to 0, and I have negative 2x equals negative 1/3 x. And then I'm subtracting here because I have different signs, so I end up with negative 5. Now I've got this ugly fraction. So what I can do is I can just get rid of it, because that would make life a lot easier. So if I multiply this side by 3, I multiply this side by 3. Use that principle of what I do to one side, I have to do to the other. And I can think of this as 3 divided by 1. And this will cancel. The reason I picked 3 was because that will get rid of this 3 in the denominator. So this will cancel, but I'm using the distributive property. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times negative 1, well, that just gives me negative 1x. And then I do the 3 times the negative 5, which is negative 15. And 3 times negative 2x, and that's negative 6x. And usually we just write this as negative x. If there's a 1 or a negative 1, we just put the sign. So I'll just, but I'll just keep it here since I already have it like that. And then negative 7x equals, let's see, negative 15. Ooh, I must have done something wrong. Let's see, 3 times negative 2 is negative 6x. Oh, this is what I did wrong. So here, negative 1x, this won't go to 0 if I subtract 1x off of it. I have to add. So I have negative 6x plus 1x would give me, instead of negative 6x, that would be negative 5x. And then I want x by itself. So this is being multiplied, so I do the opposite, and I divide each by negative 5, and then I'm left with negative 5 divided by negative 5 is just 1x, which is just x. And then negative 15 divided by negative 5 is positive 3. So this is my value for x for my solution. So I have 3, and now I want to get my y value. So I could substitute 3 into either equation, but this one, I'm going to do it in there. So 2 times, instead of x, I'm writing a 3. 2 times 3 plus y equals 7. And I just got that from this equation and substituting in this 3. So then I have 6 plus y equals 7. And then I want to get y by itself, so I subtract 6 off of both sides, and then I'm just left with y equals 1. So my solution is going to be the point 3 comma 1, which is right there. I'm going to clear this out. So the solution I know is 3 comma 1, and I'm going to go ahead and mark that up. 2, 3. This line that's already on here is not correct. So I'm just going to leave it there. I can't get rid of it. And when you do this problem in Alex, it's much easier to graph and stuff. I'm doing this by hand. So now I have a point that's on both of these lines, and I want to get 2 points always determine a line. So what I want to do now is just get another point. So I can just substitute 0 in for x and get a value for y. I could use any number I wanted to, but why 0? It's easy. So if I substitute 0, so I say 2 times 0 plus y equals 7. Whoops, that went off the thing. So this is just 0 plus y, which is y equals, and then on the other side 7. So this is our y value. So now we can go 0 and then up here, and then I'm going to go ahead and graph it. Let me pick the pink. And again, mine I'm doing by hands on this tablet thing, so it's not going to be as accurate. Alex is more accurate. So that's my first line, and then I need one more point for this equation. So let me go ahead and I'll use the blue color for that one. And let's see, blue. Okay, so that equation, I'm also going to just substitute 0 in. And when I substitute 0 in, I get 0 times 1/3, which is 0 plus 2, which is just 2. So my x value is 0, and then hopefully I'll write it out really quickly. Negative 1/3 times 0 plus 2. So this just goes to 0, and y equals 2. So now I've got my second point, 0, and then I go up 2. And then this is the other point. So I go through those two. Let me undo that one and try it again. So, oh, no wonder I am a little bit lower. I made one of the point. This should be up at 2. I need my glasses on. Sorry about that. So there we go. And then kind of like that. And then you can see right there, this is the solution, and that's it. Ta-da. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm always happy to help. And thank you so much for watching my video. Have a great day.